away, 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 yee-haw, yee-haw, oh, away, hey,
General Joe Hilbert. I command the 11th Airborne Division, and I'm the Senior Army Commander in Alaska. I don't know the specifics of why now in contemporary history. I could speculate on why now in the history of 150 years. I think clearly there's just a recognition that what we did was not right. We take honor very seriously in the United States Army. It's one of our Army values. And I think that, why now? Because it's the right thing to do. And it was the right thing to do, and we had to do some work with the Wrangell Cooperative Association to get the wording right. But I think that's why now, because it's the right thing to do. Like I said, it's both humbling, but at the same time, it's very, you want to be responsible with it. So I know what this means to the people of Wrangell and the Tlingit people, and I know what it means to the Department of the Army. So being able to do that apology justice was really important to me. And that's part of the reason why, if you noticed in the opening remarks, the apology reads very formally. But that's why I provided the opening remarks to kind of help us all see that while that apology was written in a very formal manner, it was written by people, and people with hearts and people with feelings, and so that was what was important to me. When you're apologizing for an entity like the Department of the Army to a people, that's a unique space to be in, and I wanted to do it right by both.
My name is Heather Powell Mills. I'm Ţuk'naxá:w. I come from Hoona. I am the child of Anishinaabe. My father is from Bad River Band. I'm the grandchild of Tlingit. My grandfather is from Dikanahit, and I'm a Tlingit language teacher in Hoona. My role today is that I came to support my uncle, aana.áak'w, who is Ḳaachx. He's a Ṇāshā He's a big man for my grandfather's people, the Ḳaachx people. He comes from Ḳaachx, and his father, Ḳaachx too, was my grandfather. He is Ṭuk'naxá:w. He comes from my clan. So my grandfather's son is here to stand and bear witness and to support the community of Wrangell while they're going through ceremony. And so my job was to come and for my presence to be just like his father was standing with him and his aunties. And so I came to sing for him, and I came to dress him in his regalia so that he'd feel the strength of his father's people and be able to offer strength. He is 92 years old. He was born December 19th, 1932. And so in his lifetime of almost 100 years, he's seen the world change. And so my job was just to come and to offer support to him and help him to bear witness to something I bet you he never thought he'd see in his lifetime. I think that one of the things that's really significant about the community of Hoona that I come from is that 89% of the men in our community, so 89 out of every 100 men, left our community, and they became a part of the Alaska Territorial Guard before we were even a state, before we had citizenship. And they fought to protect the United States of America, not realizing that when they came home, they wouldn't be as supported as veterans. And I feel like being able to see the history unfold and the wrongs that have been done being addressed in a way that's really respectful on both sides is a real healing process, and I hope to take that strength and that healing home to my community, to my children, and my children are the true grandchildren of Ḳaachx, and so it's real meaningful to know that their ancestors have had an opportunity to sit in a room with people and come to agreements to be able to move forward.
My Tlingit name is Ḳaachx. I am the Hakunasati Hititi, the housemaster and clan leader. My English name is Kevin Richard Callahan Jr., very Irish, but I'm not Irish. In front of our house out there that's been rededicated again and still stands, the pole that was damaged was a mortuary pole, and it held the ashes and remains of Chief Ḳaachx V, his father, which was Chief Ḳaachx and his mother. So when that was damaged, that was huge. That was decimated in the grave to me. And the fact that it was being rebuilt was great. We were excited, but it's been rebuilt. But now that the U.S. Army has paid for it, it's atoning for what was done. So I'm very grateful for that.
It's been very impactful within my culture and within my family because my clan is from Wrangell, and the bombardment, I remember when I first learned about it, I was a freshman, and I remember being really surprised that no one had talked about it and that I had no prior knowledge on it. And I remember being really upset that it wasn't talked about and feeling like it hadn't been talked about enough. And I'm really glad that this is happening, and I'm really hopeful for the future and more stuff to be done, because this is just the beginning, and there's still a lot more reparations that need to be done, and but this is a good start.
Yadeklatsak kakahani yukhatuasak jak na ka shangakwedi na ka kaudliyayi hit na just kat kwan ayakhat. My Tlingit names are Yadeklatsak and Kahani. I am an eagle from the Thunderbird clan in Ḳaachx. I'm from the house Lord from the sun, and I'm also very proud to be a child of the Tlingit, or a child of the Ḳaachx clan, and I'm very happy to be here with you today. Well, it shows for Wrangell a real revitalization of our culture. And it shows that Tlingit people from other communities are coming here to support Wrangell. So I think it's not just a Wrangell event, but it shows Wrangell the support that it has from other Tlingit people who have come from different communities and different clans. So it's a very exciting event. Well, I think for Wrangell, it is, they've gone through this trauma, hundreds of years of trauma. But now we have an event where the military is going to apologize, where they can begin a real deep healing, and then move on to really celebrate, the survival and the resilience of their culture.